I literally cannot believe this. This is unbelievable. What is up, guys? Today is Tuesday, so it is a long run day. And today we're hitting a 9-mile run outside. Currently 10 a.m. It's a beautiful morning. It's like 60 degrees. It's going to be the perfect day. So in the beginning of the video and the thumbnails video, I said that this changed everything. So what I mean by that is I was running last week. I ran my 8-mile run, and then the next day I ran my 5-mile run. And I felt like I was pacing faster than what my watch was telling me. I had an old Fitbit, and I fact-checked it. I drove the route that I ran in my car, and it was actually off by over a mile. So that was one thing that I knew I was running faster paces than I had set. And so what I did is I got a new watch. So I actually got the Garmin Venue 2. This is going to allow me to track my mileage more accurately, and it's going to make sure that I'm not running more than I have the program set out to. So instead of running 8 miles, I actually ran 9 miles last week, and instead of running 5, I actually ran 6. So this changed everything. I'm excited to see how the run goes today and see where my average mile time will be with a little bit more of accuracy with training. So I'm going to be running 9 miles today. I'm going to be doing some Honey Stinger energy chews. I'll be doing those about halfway, just to keep the performance up. And we're gonna keep running. So let's get warm. Let's hop into it.
Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
All right, so just finished up that run. That was an amazing run. It was perfect weather for a 9-mile run. My final time. So this is the difference between having a watch that is going to be accurate and having one that is not accurate. So like I said, last week I ran 8 miles in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Today I ran 9.35 miles in 1 hour, 13 minutes and 59 seconds. So that was an average 7:54 mile minute pace. So really awesome run. Really pleased with that. Felt amazing. I felt good. It felt like even at the end of the workout, I had some left in the tank. Felt like the last couple days carving up, I fueled well. I had energy juice at the run. I had a little bit of electrolytes. Everything just really was clicking and firing on all cylinders. And overall, this run was really successful. So 7:54 average mile pace, 9.35 miles in 1 hour, 13 minutes, 59 seconds. So overall, really happy with that. All right, so I just finished up with my 3-mile run today. My time was 3 miles and 26 minutes, 14 seconds with an average 8:44 minute per mile pace. And you might look at this and be like, well, that's nothing crazy. That's not challenging, right around a 9-minute mile pace. One thing that you need to realize that is going to make such a big difference in your running is you need to run slower in order to build your aerobic base so that eventually you can run faster. And I'm going to be coming out with a full, really in-depth video about this soon. The whole idea of today's run, which is more of the easy run, there's lower distance runs, not as long. The whole goal is to stay in my aerobic energy system and below my max aerobic heart rate. So for me, my max aerobic heart rate is going to be anything below 153. So the goal of this run was to not let my heart rate get above 153. My max heart rate, you'll see here on the screen, was 152. So that was perfect. I nailed that. That was awesome. My average heart rate was 144, and that's right around where I stayed for most of the run. I know exactly where that 152 was. It was going up this hill. It was kind of a builder hill. that's like over half a mile long that I felt my heart rate creeping up, got to the top, and it was like 152 right down when I looked down at my watch. So spending more time on building your aerobic base, what it's going to do is it's going to increase your vagal tone, meaning that you're going to be able to increase the output and run at faster paces while maintaining a lower heart rate. And if you can spend more time when you're running and using your aerobic energy system, you're going to be able to run for longer, you're going to be able to run more efficiently, and you're going to be able to rely less on carbohydrates in the form of glycogen as an energy source. In the absence of oxygen, so when we're working anaerobically, we're working at higher intensities and higher heart rates, we cannot utilize body fat as an energy source. What we're going to rely more on is the glycogen that is stored within the muscles from the carbohydrates that we eat. And when you're working aerobically, like I said, you're going to be able to just be more efficient. You're going to be able to sustain paces and energy output for a longer period of time and not rely on carbohydrates and those substrates as an energy source. So this is something that is so foundational and is something that took even me a long time to kind of figure out. I just thought, I need to go out and run hard. If I'm gonna run 3 miles, I'm gonna run 3 miles hard, as fast as I can. If I'm gonna run 5 miles, I'm gonna run as fast as I can. And what you're gonna find out is that you're not gonna get faster by doing this. Versus if you specifically look at your max aerobic heart rate and you look at how you're gonna specifically structure where your heart rate should be, because everybody's so different. I can't tell you that, hey, you need to go run at an average 9-minute mile pace and you need to run at a 7-minute mile pace. Everybody's so different. And that's why heart rate training is so incredibly effective. Like I said, I'm gonna be coming out with a full video soon on how to calculate your max aerobic heart rate, what zones to stay in, and why it's so important. So stay tuned for that one. It's gonna be a full video. Super excited to make it so I can help you guys and just structure those of lower, easier runs so you can really build your engine and just get better at running. So one question and comment that I've gotten from a lot of people is, Jordan, are you worried about losing muscle? I mean, you're running a lot and you burn a lot of calories. Are you worried about losing muscle, losing strength? Here's the deal. Yes, we are running a lot each week. We're training for a half marathon and I am training my ass off so that I can show up and perform and do my best. But training like a hybrid athlete, you still can run and you still can strength train and you can still build muscle, build strength, and you can still improve your running. And you can combine both of those things into one program if you do this one thing. And that one thing is going to be fueling for your workouts. So you can't just expect to move more and not fuel your body and perform better. You have to be making sure that you're prioritizing your eating and your nutrition and you're getting enough calories throughout the day so you can support the amount of movement that you're doing. So for example, this week we're running 21 total miles and we also have 4 strength training sessions on top of that. And I am not just eating only protein and veggies. I'm focusing a lot of my nutrition around a heavy amount of carbohydrates. And I'm going to be doing a couple videos coming out soon, talking about reverse dieting and that process coming out of a deficit. I'm also going to be taking you through a full day of eating now that I'm structuring a lot more calories in my diet. So stay on the lookout for those videos as they're coming soon. But one main thing that you need to focus on if you're increasing the amount of volume as far as exercise that you're doing. So I'm running 21 total miles this week, and that's going to increase leading up to the half marathon. And I'm also doing 4 days of strength training. You need to be eating enough calories. So today is just a strength training session. I have a leg workout. So for example, this would be a great pre-workout meal. This is something that's very convenient that you can take on the go, that I keep these at the gym so that it's just easy. I have them here and it's something I can eat in between sessions quick and have enough food to support the intensity that I want to have and the increase in performance that I want to see. So my pre-workout meal today is going to be 2 packets of tuna. This is the sweet and spicy, great value brand. It's like less than $1 for each of these. Super cheap, also very transportable and very easy. And then I'm also going to do 2 cups of basmati minute rice. Typically what we'll do when we meal prep food at home is I'll cook up a bunch of rice. But these I just keep at the gym because it's super simple. You throw it in the microwave for minutes and you have a good amount of rice. Now, these do have a little more fat in them just because they put a little oil in here, but they do taste a little better. But this is going to have 88 grams of carbs. And when I was dieting, 88 grams of carbs in a meal would have been like, holy crap, man, you're blowing all your carbs in one meal. But the thing is, I need the carbohydrates to perform. I need carbohydrates to see the progress that I want to see, not only in my strength training to support that and to lift heavy and get stronger and build muscle, but also in my running. So training like a hybrid athlete, you could see the benefits of strength, muscle that you get from strength training you can see the improvements in your health and in your cardiovascular system for running and just getting better at running. You can blend it into one program, and that's what this channel moving forward is going to be all about. So if you're ready and you're excited for that kind of content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, or let me know any questions that you have down below. I've got some really cool videos coming up here soon leading up to the half marathon. I'm going to keep posting weekly videos, updating on running, the progress, the mileage, times, everything that you need to know. If you can sign up maybe for a 5K, 10K, half marathon, or even run maybe a marathon someday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave a couple other videos to go watch on the screen next. Make sure to check those out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.